Hi, hello, hello. We have a new chapter of Kaiji. This one is called Breakfast. So it looks like we're really getting a full-on arc of the Ishitaka household. Not just a quick party into van transferal form delivery, but instead a breakdown. What is Ishitaka's life like? What is his relationship with his parents? What do they serve for breakfast? I'm excited. I really, really appreciate in Fukumoto's series his willingness to just stop the pace. Not even slow the pace, but stop the pace of the overall story. And just indulge in any number of explorations into the psyche of minor characters, into the functioning of systems, seemingly totally irrelevant. Sometimes there's a payoff, sometimes there isn't. It's just Fukumoto's way. The camper van exchange is settled without a hitch, and Kaiji and company are on a roll. Before they know it, they find themselves in the lobby of Fort Ishitaka. Here we see a preview of the latest Tankobon, showing their debt evading wanted poster. They're a little more than debt evading, you know. They straight up won 2.4 billion. Okay, so here we are in the Ishitaka household. Ishitaka Papa is sitting at the head of the table. Ishitaka Jr. at the other end. Just a nice, cozy household. The CRT up on one of those glass television box things. Ishitaka's father. Introduce themselves. He doesn't seem to care. Dig in. I don't know. Some of these Fukumoto character designs where they have like the wavy hair, and it seems that like waviness permeates their entire body. Their very soul, even. Just a nice old man. Really were upstairs yesterday. Must have disturbed you. It's no problem, you're watching the TV. Me and Noriko, wearing their earbuds. Seems like they have a cozy enough life despite their kind of miscreant disappointment of a son. Sharing a single pair of earbuds. Just about made it in time to see Emmanuel. This is a cute shot. The sharing of earbuds I always think is kind of cute and romantic and stuff. But doesn't that mean that they have one ear exposed and they're going to be hearing the party anyways? Got my mind racing. Wait, what is Emmanuel? 1974 film. Softcore porn erotic movies. Really? I see. Oh, this sort of thing I've seen a lot of parodies of. Like in Seinfeld, I think Rochelle was supposed to be a parody of these French erotic films. And there's just that kind of reputation. Ooh, I'm going to see a French film. It's a little risque. Because it has, you know, maybe some sex scenes, maybe some nudity, what have you. Alright, sure, that's kind of funny. So Ishitaka, it runs in the family. Ishitaka's love for pornography. Don't even get me started on what came after. Oh my gosh. Kaiji, how are you gonna walk into this? You know what came after. You're an adult. There's only one thing that can come after a husband and wife enjoy an erotic film together. But Ishitaka Jr., of course, freaking out about this. And Kaiji understands. Using the same deductive logic and precise observational skills that win him many a gamble. I think he's broken down this entire household. Can understand how Ishitaka-san feels. It's nice to see your parents all nice and friendly, but please save it for when the friends have left. Could you have at least a little bit of self-control? She dishes up the rice and the miso soup. Looks fantastic. Ishitaka's still moping. A lovely meal. Fish, rice, miso, vegetables, a little seaweed, a little egg. What more could you need? A completely balanced diet. Oh my God, I just love eating in Japan. I really, really do. You feel so fulfilled. It feels like so wholesome. Even if you're just buying the convenience store version of all these things. To just get such a balanced meal with such reasonable portions. You feel full but never stuffed. I don't know. Perhaps the single thing I miss most about Japan is eating in Japan. All right, they tuck in. It's delicious, man. Ishitaka just chowing it down, trying to speedrun his meal. Not even finishing his fish before he leaves. Don't want it. I've got no time to waste. Gotta go meet up with Kisaki. Gotta take a look at our van. Okay. He runs off. The key to the van. Okay. And it's like, I don't know if this is Fukumoto's intent to have this sort of residual, long-running undercurrent of tension. Because, they're on the run. They've exposed a lot of personal information to Ishitaka. If Ishitaka decides to betray them, they're in big trouble. There's this potential for something really bad to happen. And of course, all sorts of other bad things can happen too. Like Tei, for whatever reason, could just knock on the door. Maybe Ishitaka Sr. has some debts from the sign-making company, who knows? Such that whenever this sort of minutia happens, which in this case I think is just sort of flavor, it's just to kind of set the stage of this stuff. Oh, he forgot the keys, got to get the keys from Chang. Probably nothing of consequence will come from that brief, missing the key and stuff. But there's that tension. Does Fukumoto intend for there to be a tension? Goodness gracious, ever since he was a child. So he's been Kisaki this, Kisaki that. It's as if he's still stuck in the past. Oh, and Ishitaka Mama having a little bit of a cry here. Feeling concerned about her son. Looks quite sad about it. Okay. And then Papa speaks up. And Kaiji, this is weird. Kaiji thinks, is something wrong, sir? He doesn't say it. He just thinks, is something wrong, sir? Okay. I think Kisaki is quite the impressive young man. Oh no. He's not young anymore. And whatever accomplishments you're remembering from Kizaki's youth do not apply to the Kisaki we see today. Kisaki that we see today is just about as much of a loser as Ishitaka, I'm pretty sure. But it seems like maybe they had this sort of relationship where Kisaki was a praiseworthy young man. Ishitaka always trying to measure up to him, always compared to him in his household. And this created a long-running complex where Ishitaka felt like everything was okay as long as he was Kizaki's friend. And Kisaki felt like, I'm on top of the world as long as I'm praiseworthy compared to Ishitaka. And this is something where they just got stuck. There was no further progress. Son is pretty out there. He's not a kid anymore either. He's saying, I know that much. And on this point, the parents agree. Kisaki is excellent. Whether it's the earbuds or Emmanuel, because of course Emmanuel is from the 70s. Maybe something Fukumoto remembered from his youth. The entire family stuck living in the past. Oh, but this little moment of tenderness. Eating a grain of rice stuck to your husband's face. Cute. Trying to take the rice with you now? He knew it was there. He was going to eat it later. Any later and you'll be gone. We have to go. We'll go together. Aww. And Kaiji in the end is like kind of okay with this. I don't know. I think this is mostly just kind of a comedic scene in Fukumoto's mind. But I wonder, like, how aware is he of the reader's tensions, of the reader constantly reading into, is this going to have some sort of terrible consequence with, like, the main plot, you know? Sorry, I scratched the microphone there. I don't know what that sounds like. Back then, too, the two of them look so happy. You don't always have to be continuously progressing forward in life. Isn't it good to pause and live out these moments of happiness as much as we like? And this is something that I perceived way back at the barbecue, too, that there was, like, a trap. That there was a danger, not because of an external force, like Tei catching them, but because of Kaiji just getting too content. Getting that That floating feeling where he feels like nothing bad can happen. Indulging too much in any given moment of happiness. And not thinking, okay, we need to get out of this situation. We need to escape with our 2.4 billion yen. Nothing ends until then. We can't do that. We have to make those passbooks. Yes, we have to hurry. We can't stop here. So looking good, you know. Ishitaka-san went out, luckily for us. It's a perfect chance to move all our money bags into coin lockers. Okay, so I guess that is their plan. The coin lockers, though, I don't know. Isn't Tei still going to be monitoring them? Because they're all very centralized, and there's always huge banks of coin lockers. So you can have... Well, I guess that's not true. Often they're distributed throughout a train station. Like there's 4 or 5 banks of lockers. So for any given train station, or any given large train station, that is, they would need quite a few people on guard. Alright, anyways. They got their new van. Go. Go? No. I meant, let's get the car going and drop off those bags. Oh, okay, so here's the payoff to that little incident with the key. Chang gave them their key, but didn't grab the new one. I only gave him our key. He was in a real hurry. So now they're stranded here in the Ishitaka household. For better or worse. Don't got a clue about any key. Hiroki's the one responsible for that vehicle. I took the keys with him when he left. Get him after he returns. Okay, I don't know about the taxi, Kaiji. I think Kaiji is now too fired up about this idea. Oh, we have to keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward. The taxi seems kind of sus. To haul all of the money bags in the taxi. I don't know. I think you can take a second to pause here. It's just a matter of one day. You have to wait for the transfer papers to be brought over anyways. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, the money is locked in the van! Honestly, I'm a little relieved because the taxi sounded super suspicious. But this is, of course, bad too. Ishitaka-san locked it before he left. Not good. Oh, but it's not so bad, right? You just have to wait for Ishitaka to come home. Unless, is this the day he's going camping? Is it now 2 days they have to wait? It is bad. It's definitely bad. This is the first misfortune after a really good run of good luck. Outside of, some awkwardness around Ishitaka and stuff, but... Okay. We'll see what happens. I guess the worst case scenario is that Ishitaka's like, I've thought about it, and I am gonna set off on my own. It's sayonara, mom and dad. And he just never comes back. And then they gotta track down Ishitaka somehow to retrieve and rescue their money. I could see that being a little mini arc. That may be kind of fun, trying to figure out Ishitaka's haunts, where he's most likely to turn up. On the other hand, they could just bum around and he shows up later tonight, and then it's not that big a deal, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Bye-bye for now.